This is a Chinese People's Liberation Army Type 20 self-heating food. It is the upgrade to the Type 17. The Type 17 is tried and true, and is still in service currently with the PLA. Now as for the Type 20, it weighs 1 pound, 11.3 ounces, or 775 grams, and it contains 1,313 calories. Check this out. It has a 2-year shelf life, breaks down to 58 grams of protein, 44 grams of fat, and 169 grams of carbohydrate. Excellent menu variation, and supposedly it's even better than the Type 17. And these things have been improving drastically over time. Let's check it out. Tear a notch right at the top here. There we go. Check that out. There's your main. Even has a heat sleeve, so it's a little easier on your fingers. Those things get hot. Look at that. Another FRH flameless ration heater. That is 100 grams of minced pork sauce. That is 60 grams of braised bamboo shoots in oil. Vegetable with additional fat increases the calorie content right there, bolsters it right up. Pickled pepper tuna. Not bad. Some reasonable size. And look at this, a 30-gram soybean nutrition bar, orange flavor. Black kidney beans. And that is a little 3-gram piece of chewing gum. They even vacuum sealed that. That's some kind of instant drink powder. Vitamin enriched. Would you look at that? They give you a spork and a little napkin. Wow, all sorts of stuff in here. Here's another bar. That's a cereal bar of some kind. Look at that. And this is your little pre-measured, fill it up to the top here, water container for your FRH. Foolproof. You can't mess it up. You fill it up with water there, then you pour it in your flameless ration heater. Pre-measured. Perfect amount every time. Okay, so there's everything laid out. Not bad. Alright, let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Okay, let's first start off by heating up that main. We're going to put the pork sauce in there too. Oh yeah. Now, here's the thing. The FRH is not directly in the bag anymore. And you know why? These things would fail. You gotta keep them in this. They'll last longer, it's more efficient. They're finally upgrading these things and making more sense. There's 2 of them in there too, you know. Give you double the strength. This in first. And then this on one side. There we go. This on the other. The exothermic reaction that occurs with these things is impressive. And this FRH and heating element pair is a little bit different. They look a little bit smaller. And I'm going to take this and set it on the outside. It'll heat up just fine, but still in the sleeve. You see the heat sleeve can catch that on that side. And thing's working like a charm. Double-sided FRH in its own pack now because water would get in those things and deactivate them over time. Oxygen, air, whatever, you know. And that's the whole thing, along with that powder getting on those mains. And it used to be real powdery. These guys were having a eat with that on their fingers along with lead, and they don't even have moist towelettes, you know? Think about it. That on their fingers, dirt, whatever else. Let's see the spork. Is it a tough one? Oh wow, they give you a toothpick. That's nice. Gotta have it. And a napkin. That is just enough for use your imagination. Let's check this out. A spork of good enough strength. I like the color of everything. It's like a super light OD green. Let's see here. Beverage base. Oh yeah. Wow, it smells like chalky vitamins and like lychee fruit and light pineapple or something. It's like a fruit-esque kind of scent. Okay, let's give this cereal bar a look. Wow, look at that thing. Flaxseed and what looks to be chocolate. That is chocolate. It's like a chocolate granola bar with flaxseed and Rice Crisps, maybe some soy. Silica packet. 2-year shelf life, minimum. Not bad for this. Black beans. Whoa, look at these. Smells like savory beans. Like, look at those. Now that's a snack if I ever did see one. Chewing gum. Wow, double packed. Bamboo shoots. Oh wow. That's a sunflower oil, very shelf stable. We can get some noodles over there shortly. Pickled pepper tuna. That Maine still heating up. Doing its thing. Look at this. Whoa, that's pretty nice. There's a relatively solid chunk of tuna in there. You know, this is almost on par with a British ration. In that regard, you know, it even smells good. Like, that is halfway decent smelling, fresh, like canned tuna. Soft can retort. Yeah, there's a pepper in there, like a whole pepper. There are a couple of them. This is almost incredible to see where this thing's gone in quality and menu variation. Let's check out the soybean energy bar. Orange flavor. Look at that. It's a protein bar. Check that out with a silica packet. That's like an orange oil essence in like a very inviting big grain bar. It's a compressed cereal bar of sorts. Now for the main. That thing is still heating up. Oh wow, piping hot. Too hot to touch, really. Way hotter than the US MRE's flameless ration heater. It's almost overpowered, probably costs more, it weighs more, and it requires more water to activate, but it would thaw it out in a cold climate, or actually get it hot, no matter where you're at. It's ready. 280 grams of white noodles. Perfect base for the pork and sauce. It smells normal. which is great. Always a plus for a PLA ration. Now for this. It smells sweet and savory. Now we got a meal. That pork sauce, it's like a broth, and it's minced. Blends beautifully with that pasta or noodles. These thick egg noodles, look at those. Oh wow. Let's see if it's possible. Here. Nope. This is so much better. Finally. Like, because they didn't integrate it all together. You notice things are separated now. Because that's where all the issues occurred. Like, think about it. FRHs were separate from the pouch. And you add them in, they're vacuum sealed in their own pack. Keeps them fresh longer. This, same thing. It's more simple. And you have your sauce, meat pack, white noodles. Heck, someone could just eat the white noodles on their own. Not sure why you want to do it, but hey. That pork sauce is savory and salty. And the little minced pieces are tender, and they just adhere right onto the pasta, and it all tastes like meat. You don't need as much meat that way. Stretches it for every bite. Best main I ever had in a Chinese ration. It's got white vinegar. Something savory going on, probably MSG in that pork. And it's like buttery with the noodles. And it's simple and straightforward. Something you could eat many times. It's like they're stepping up their game. They got something here. The chewy noodles are super satisfying. Now, bamboo shoots with pieces of pepper. Let's see what it's like. It's got oil. You can really vary your meal. Bamboo shoots that are crunchy, providing fiber and flavor. It's almost like a South Korean ration with the stir-fried kimchi. This ration does not have its own tray, but it's alright. We got one here. That's the perfect accompaniment to the noodles and minced beef. You get some crunch, like an oily, spicy, pickled vegetable integrated in this. And it's just every kind of flavor you could ever want to savor. Follow it up with some tuna. A firm chew and spicy. That piece was a little dry. A peppery spice and a strong spicy follow-up. I mean, the phases of it, that'll make your face cool. Living it up. In flavor heaven. Makes you want to try out a bean. You can skewer them. Isn't that great here? Naturally sweet and refreshing. Like a palate cleanser. Refreshing. Like a cucumber, almost. It's like a cross between a cucumber and a potato. With a soft, sweet chew. Let's check out this beverage base. Light lychee lime. Smooth, minerally, and quite nice to accompany the rest of this bar. A chocolate flaxseed rice soy crisp bar. Smells malty. Firm, crispy crunch and chew. And it is not sweet. A little bit granular. Very foody. Like, that's all business. There's like no sugar in it. Here, hold on. The bean is sweeter than that. Get a bite of bean. They go hand in hand, really. This tastes more like rice grain, like a rice puff, soybean, cocoa powder, and then a crisp. But then check out the flaxseed. The main is masterful in flavor and texture. It has a really nice natural crunch with the bamboo shoot. The only thing you could use is an MRE cracker, like a half one broken in there. Oh, yes. What a ration. Better than I expected it to be. It's even better than the Type 17. The black bean. It's like a dessert. It's sweet. Has a great chew. It's pretty much like healthy candy. It's better than candy. Like if I could pick between one or the other, I'd be happy to get that. That'd be awesome. Plus, it's not too expensive, is my guess. Probably doesn't cost much at all to produce. Now for the tuna. Look at that nice pepper on there. Pickled. Spicy. Satisfying chew. It tastes like of reasonably good quality. I'm amazed by it. It's like really good tuna. It wasn't just pulverized bits. And this thing tastes a bit mealy, but I'd say it's not bad nonetheless. Could use a little sugar, but hey, to each their own. They're not spoiling their soldiers with a bunch of extra sweetness, I guess. And no caffeine from the looks of it. Beverage base. It's all business. And again, another thing that's questionable in regards to morale, but it's how they ride. Now for this, sweetened it with orange flavor. Ooh, morale. Tastes like orange apricot in like a whole grain protein bar. And it seems to have fiber integrated, perhaps. A nice soft baked chew. It's not overly sweet, but it still has some sugar. Probably about as sweet as the black bean. Tastes like a little bit of coconut, maybe, in it. And some kind of shortening. Unusually delicious. This beverage base, it is not very sweet. It's just a minerally fruit kind of flavor that's just very subtle. Very mild. It would not disrupt your digestive system being mixed with the rest of it. It's not too intense of a flavor, and if you still had to treat water and to cover up a little of the flavor and visual, you can still do that too. Now, as for the chewing gum, peppermint, soft chew, good quality chewing gum. The toothpick, oh yeah, gets the job done. The PLA Type 20B. These things are just getting better and better. What an experience. Well anyway, this is Steve1989. I hope you liked the video, and I'll be coming back at you with something new. Or old. Alright, cool. See ya.